Hello and welcome everybody to Cards and Mysteries with Anna von Lucy Paper Crafts. My October class is featuring the Calm and Bright kit. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel or to me as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Cards and Mysteries, it's a little bit different than your usual mystery stamping. I actually prepare a set of basically a class of cards, and I will share two mysteries in each video. I will share 3 videos here on my YouTube channel this week, and in each video there will be 2 mysteries. Everybody can play along, so if you didn't order the class this time, then you can still play along. And the way it works is I will have popping up letters down here in the bottom left corner, and you just watch the video and grab your notepad and just take the letter that I'm showing, or the letters that I'm showing throughout the video, and they will actually make up they will make up a word. It's crafting related. And then you just leave a comment below this video with the word that you found there. And then I will also, towards close to the end, to the last part of the video, I will have another little brain teaser for you. And if you want to play along twice, then you can just leave a second comment. Now, the way to keep it spoiler free and fun for everybody, I will hold back all of your comments until midnight tonight. So today it's October 15th, and so I will hold back all of the comments until midnight Central Time, and then I will approve them. So that way everybody has a few hours to play along and put in their guesses for the mysteries. And yeah, so that's so far for the actual mysteries. And yeah, just have fun, and we're all here to enjoy some crafting and some brain teasers along the way. Oh, by the way, for everybody who comments, I will draw 2 winners for each of the mysteries. I will draw 1 winner tomorrow, and you will get a little surprise from me in the mail. So yeah, just have fun, play along. But let me just tell you now what I'm actually featuring this month. And if you want to get the class kit for next month, for November, Stampin' Up! Just gave us a sneak peek of the kits that will come out in November. So I'm already getting ready to start designing with that, or at least gathering some ideas. But anyways, I will have the link in the video description to my Cards and Mysteries class kits and how you can order them from me ahead of time. So shout out to everybody who ordered the Cards and Mysteries October class. You should receive your packages the very latest today, as far as I can see on tracking. But they all got the Calm and Bright kit. This is currently out of stock in the US. However, I still have 4 boxes left. So I have 4 Cards and Mysteries October classes. Please shoot me an email if you're interested in wanting to get one of the kits. You get the whole kit, and then you get 3 extra bonus projects from me, and also a PDF tutorial after the end of this mini series with the 3 videos. All right, that was already a lot of talking, so let's dive in. The stamp kit comes with a beautiful Christmas stamp set, and I have to tell you, these pictures, or the online store doesn't even do this this project kit justice. It has gorgeous specialty papers, like textured paper, almost like linen or watercolor paper. It has shimmer paper in it. A really fun stamp set for the Christmas season, or just winter, I think would work great as well. And it comes with a Lost Lagoon ink spot. Now, some of the instructions might still say that it's a gray granite, but that was just, I think, a misprint. So you will get a Lost Lagoon ink spot in there. For the purpose of these video tutorials, I will use the full classic Stampin' Pad sized ink pad, just to make it a little bit easier for stamping. But if you don't have that color, in the kit, you get the ink spot and all the adhesive that you need. So without further ado, let me show you the first card for this class. I have brought in a few extra products. So we're using the ink spot and we're using the stamp set. And I also sharing some alternative projects with my email list. So if you're not on there, I have the link in the video description as well. So let me show you some little sneak peek there. This is a new embossing folder that is called Beautiful Pattern, and it really is a beautiful pattern. So this is coming out as an online exclusive on November 4th. And then I also brought in a current product there that might be a little bit of a hidden gem in the September-December mini catalog. You find it on page 57, and it's the pattern tax dies. And these are really, really fun, and you will see the size, the actual size now. So yeah, and you can layer these so you have a full like a solid label here, and then you have these 3 intricate ones that you can layer on top. You have this little bow here, and then kind of like a reinforcer, I guess, for the tag holes. So anyways, that is all included in the Cards and Mysteries class kit. So let me show you, bring out my supplies. So if you ordered the class, just pull out your first envelope and get your supplies out of there. So we have our card base, and you have a basic white for the inside, and then we have a layer of bubble bath, and I already went ahead and I die cut that bow for you, and you get it in 2 pieces. It's actually 3 pieces, but I was afraid that this little knot thing is gonna get lost, so for all my class attendees I glued that down for you already. And then I also embossed the basic white layer on top with that beautiful pattern. And then we have a little circle here, the smallest one, I think, from the Stylish Shapes dies. It looks like it's the smallest one. All right, so, and don't forget, I will blend in letters along the way here throughout the video for our first mystery. Okay, so we can actually do some stamping now. How about that? So I have my Lost Lagoon ink pad, and let me get the bits and pieces aside. So I'm stamping. Oh, and I actually forgot something in my kit. I know everybody else has it in their kit. I'm missing a part. So let's just do this real quick first. So I'm stamping my Sending Joy. Now we'll stamp that right here in the middle of my circle. And then there are these, like in the stamp set, where did I put it now? In the stamp set, there's all these like smaller elements, and some of them, like this tiny little star here, fits right into our little O. So I'm going to stamp that, make sure I ink it up all the way right in the middle. Whoop. Really cute. So you can do that or not, that's up to you. And now the part that I forgot is to actually die cut myself. Oh, and now I have Lost Lagoon ink all over myself. That's gonna carry over. I forgot to actually die cut my tag. So rest assured, if you got the class kit, you do have it. I know that for sure. So let me just quickly grab my dies. Okay, so now you get to see them after all, like the actual dies. Okay, so we're gonna need this one. Okay, so just needed to bring in a piece of Lost Lagoon here to die cut my label. So we're just gonna run that through real quick through our die cutting machine. So all of these labels fit through the small die cutting machine. Because we're going to do a little bit of stamping on that one as well. So let's just get that all aside. So there's this little cluster of, I guess, snowflakes, and there's a star up here, and I think there's a tiny star. So let me show you my actual card here. So we have, let me zoom in without completely irritating the camera with too much white. So as you can see, there's little stars and snowflakes, so like really cute. Okay, let me just get that back to focus. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to stamp that again in Lost Lagoon, and since it's tone on tone, it does add a little bit of extra texture there. And you can do it just however you want. Let's see here. So I have my image a little bit there to the side. Okay, now I'm getting too picky. Let's just stamp it. Okay, so once, and then I'm just twisting and turning there a little bit. So, and let's see, let's do it this way. Okay, that's all we need. Just a little bit of stardust, I guess. Okay, so, and now, let's stamp that on the inside as well. That's what I had in mind for the inside layer. So let's add a little bit more stardust. So maybe here, and then a little bit in the upper corner as well. Okay, just adds that cute little detail. Okay, so and while that dries off, I will just quickly share the second mystery for you. Again, if you want to make a guess, then just leave a comment below the video. So your comment, you will not see each other comments. Like I said, I will hold off on them. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm excited to see what you come up with for that. Now let's assemble our card. I have all my bits and pieces all over the place. I'm a little bit of a mess this week. So, all right, just some seal all around. And that goes on the inside of our card base. So if you wanted to, you could also stamp another sentiment there. You definitely have a few options in the Calm and Bright kit. Okay, and then we're going to layer our embossed piece here on our bubble bath. So if you ordered the class kit, you will receive the PDF tutorial for all three of these cards on Friday afternoon after all three videos have been published, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. Okay, there we go. And then we can glue that down onto our card front. Just making sure it's somewhat straight. All right, looks good. Now I did pop up my, I thought for a second I didn't stamp it. I did pop up my label here. So you use as many dimensionals as you want. You might have some left over after making the cards in the kit. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then we're going to place that on our card about here. Just trying to make sure I'm staying straight. Then I'm also going to pop up my sentiment. So let's see, I want it about here. Am I going to be brave? No, I'm going to play it safe. Let's see, sometimes it helps to, that should work. Okay, sending joy. So even after you're done with the kit, you can use the stamp set for lots of different cards, even if you use up the supplies, you know, just mix it with a few other things. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring in a little bit of liquid glue to assemble my bow. So instead of using ribbon, this set of dies provides you with one. So I think that's really cute. Just adds a little bit of, you know, fun there. Okay, and now I'm trying to remember, did I put a dimensional under there? Oh, no, I know what I did. I just put a little bit of adhesive here on my bow. Sorry, it's been a little while since I designed the cards, so it took me a second there. Especially when it comes to adhesive, I'm like taking it one card at a time. So, you know, case by case, so to speak, how I glue my pieces down. So just took a second there to remember. And then I will put some dimensional behind it there. Let's bring in my take your pick tool. That helps sometimes to get your pieces into place. Well, I want it the other way around. So just to give it a little bit more support up there. And there you go. And then you also have like these cute little dots. And I actually marked mine, if you're wondering why I have dots on there. I just marked mine. I didn't use a whole lot on the card. Oh, you know what? Let's bring in, I had an idea. So you have a few left over, but if you get the class kit, you may not have enough of these dots to use them on all of the 3 bonus projects. But currently on the last chance product list, because we had these for a while, the iridescent faceted gems are really cute, and they're so sparkly, and they have like this, you know, little star shape on them. So I thought like that would be cute as well. So let me close that in because I know I'm going to poke myself. So let's see here. Oh, there's one hopping on top of the other. So let's use a big one. And I'll put that, I want a little one there. So, oh, yeah, I'll fill that spot. And then I'll use a little one down here. So just adding a few more sparkly stars, I guess. And then one up here. So, yeah, so you might actually have these at home, so you could use those. And they just shimmer, and like, since they're iridescent, they all have like a little bit different colors. So, but they go so well with this project. But on this card, on my initial card, I used the dots that were in the kit because I still had enough of that. So yeah, just a fun little idea. And by now you should have seen all the letters for our first mystery pop up there. So yeah, leave your guess in the comments down below. Again, I will hold any comments until midnight tonight, so not to spoil the fun for everybody else who wants to play along. And yeah, make sure you comment to join my little giveaway. And yeah, so tomorrow there will be another video, 1 p.m. Central Time, here on my YouTube channel with Anna from Lucy Paper Crafts. And I'll see you in the next video.